As a pastor, I get asked a lot of questions on prayer. For instance, do I have to pray out loud? Or how do I pray? Or when's the best time to pray? Or how do I know God is listening? Or when is God going to answer my prayer? Even on the most difficult ones that I have to attempt to answer, even though I don't really have an answer, is why didn't God answer my prayer? Too often I've seen people give up on prayer because they think that they're doing it wrong, or they're looking for some kind of formula, and honestly I don't believe there is a formula. Pastor Jared, our youth pastor, says it best: prayer is communication and conversation with God. It's simple, it's to the point. Here's what's spectacularly overwhelming when I think about that one thought. The God of the universe wants to have communication with me. Just yesterday, I asked our church to begin engaging in a 31-day prayer vigil. And I want to ask you to join us. We're going to pray for our homes. We're going to pray for our community, but especially we're going to take these next 30 days and pray for our nation. More than ever, we need God to move. In my message yesterday, I used 2 Chronicles 7:14 as my starting point, but I want to read it in a minute. Before I do that, I want to engage you in this thought. We want God to heal our land, but are we willing to follow through with what I believe is one of the most important, prolific if-then statements in the Bible? Let's read it. 2 Chronicles 7:14 says this: "If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, will pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sins, and I will heal their land." See, are we willing to humble, to pray, to seek, and to turn? This is our call as Christians who are called by His name, the name of Christ. When we follow this, God's going to hear, He's going to forgive, and He's going to heal this land. And we do need a healing in America. Each day for the next 30 days, we're going to share a video on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and we're going to encourage you to engage in prayer. It's not just going to be me, it's going to be the different members of our pastoral team. But today I just kind of wanted to start out with something simple. I want to teach you a prayer model that you can utilize to help you in this journey. Then I'm going to leave it up to you just to do that, to engage God in prayer. The model that we're going to utilize these next 30 days is called the ACTS prayer model. It's an acronym for the following words: is adoration, confession, thanksgiving, and supplication. Adoration is just simply what it says. It's your opportunity for worship. It's your opportunity to appreciate God for who He is. Jesus taught us with the Lord's Prayer. He said, "Hallowed be thy name." And that in more of a less King James version is, "God, how awesome is your name. How wonderful is your name." The second thing is confession. It's us honestly dealing with our sin. It's coming before God. It's confessing our sins. And it's what 2 Chronicles 7:14 says. It's turning from our wicked ways. Just ask Jesus to forgive, and He's more than willing to forgive you and walk through that healing with you. The next is thanksgiving. And this part of the prayer model just allows you to tell God how grateful you are for all that He has done in your life. And finally, supplication. This is the one that we're used to doing. It's the one that where we ask God to for this need or that need, for our needs, for someone else's needs. I've been praying a lot for my friend Mark, who has cancer, asking God to bring a healing, but asking God to do something only He can do. This is what supplication is. So now it's up to you. I want to encourage you these next 30 days to take time out of your day to pray. Find that opportunity to engage in communication and conversation with the Creator of the universe. Thanks for joining us on this IF journey.